So I heard you want to know how to make money selling clothes. Well, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, and we're going to start right now, guys. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. My name is Marcus. I'm a part-time reseller with the goal of going full-time by the end of 2021. And I sell a lot of clothes, a lot of sneakers, and some hard goods as well. You guys are searching how to make money reselling clothes. So since you guys want to know, I'm going to tell you everything I wish somebody would have told me when I was getting started. So the first and simplest answer for you guys is to start with stuff you already have that you're no longer wearing. The best thing to do is test the waters with something that you already have. That way you're not spending any money or losing any money in the process. Once you've sold the clothing that you already own and you built up a little bit of capital, the best thing to do is buy items at a lower price and sell them at a higher price. It's plain and simple. But you want to make sure that you're getting items that will sell. So one of the first things that you're going to need to know is where to source. Once you've ran out of the clothes that you already own and you've built up some capital, you're going to need to buy more clothes to keep the business going. So the first place that I can recommend is going to be your local thrift stores. This is stores like the Goodwill, Salvation Army, any thrift store that has secondhand clothing. So what I do to get the best bang for my buck is I go to the Goodwill outlet. That's where you buy clothes and you pay for it by the pound. That way, the clothing that I do buy is a lot more cheaper than, say, paying $5 to $6 for a pair of jeans when I can get them for under $2 a pair. Another great place to source from, along with thrift stores, is yard sales. Now, the reason why I recommend going to yard sales is because most people have yard sales to get rid of what they're not wearing anymore before they donate these items to the Goodwill. So you're more likely to catch good items that are trendy and popular at a yard sale with someone that's trying to get rid of it. So when I go to yard sales, I usually luck up on good pairs of shoes that haven't made it to the thrift yet. And when they do make it to the thrift, there's a good chance Goodwill's going to throw it on shopgoodwill.com. Let's just be honest. So what I like to do is I like to get up early, say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, to hit the yard sales and get everything good that I can early. So that way I can get home and get it listed and sold. Another place that you can source from is stores like Ross or Marshall's and get things at clearance prices or discount prices and then turn around and flip them for the market value. Now, this can be a little bit more expensive and it's more suited to people that sell on sites like Amazon, which I currently don't. So I don't do retail arbitrage as much as someone that would sell on Amazon. Now that you know where to find clothes at, how to keep the inventory coming in, I'd like to go over some good brands to sell. Google search will give you guys tons of bolos to look out for. Brands like Nike, Free People, which I had never even heard of, just to name a couple. According to this blog by Mama and Money, these brands right here are selling very well in 2021. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check out the whole blog. But after you've learned how to source your inventory and what brands to keep in your inventory, you're going to need to know how to process those items to be able to resell them. So first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that all of your items are clean. You don't want to be shipping out dirty or smelly items because you'll get negative feedback and a lot of returns from your clients. Make sure that you guys clean your items, wash them, and if you have a pet or anything, make sure you get all the dog hair, cat hair, whatever animal hair off of the item and try to keep it that way once you've processed it. So I recommend bagging it up in poly mailers and keeping it in a storage area. After you cleaned your items and you're ready to get them listed, you're going to want to take photos first. You want to make sure that you have good lighting above all. That's going to show the client the details in the item that you're selling, and it's going to pinpoint any flaws that may or may not be in the item. A well-lit area with natural light or either a ring light or two will do the job just fine. After you've got all your items processed, you're going to need to know how to price your items. So this is an important step because this is what makes or breaks the business. You can do all these things and then price your items wrong and you'll be in the negative and you won't know why. So you're going to want to factor in these things when you're pricing your items. The cost of goods, any cleaning supplies used on those garments, the listing fee, if any, depending on the platform that you sell on, any packaging fees that you guys may have, such as poly mailers or boxes or anything that you've used to package the product in. Payment processing fees, such as PayPal fees or whatever your payment platform may be, if they charge you a percentage to cash that money in. For taxes you may have due to the sales that you're making on the platforms, the time you spend sourcing. Don't forget that your time is valuable. Make sure that the items that you're picking up has enough room for profit margins. If you're going to pick something up at $4, but you're only going to be able to sell it for $8, chances are by the time you're all done with fees and packaging materials and everything and all the time you put into it, you're going to lose money. That item isn't going to be worth your time picking up. You want to make sure there's enough meat on the bones to cover all of your expenses and to make your time worth it. One of the best ways to find out a good market value is to compare your item across market platforms, such as Facebook or Mercari or eBay. One of the things I like to do is I like to put my item in on eBay and check the sold listings on that item to find out what it's selling for. They give you an online trending price to show you what these items have sold for in the last 90 days. Then you could cross-reference that price to Facebook or Mercari, for instance. Mercari will give you the option to list an item, and then they'll show you what those items have sold for on their platform. You're going to want to price your item for the average cost that you're seeing based on all those platforms. Finding the right marketplace to sell on is another key factor that you guys are going to want to determine in your business. Facebook charges the least amount of fees, 5% to sell on Facebook or 40 cents per order. eBay is a great platform to sell on when it comes to selling because they charge 10% to sell clothing. The name of the game is to always be selling. You want to make sure that you're getting items that are going to move quick, or at least within 90 days, no longer than 6 months. If you do end up sitting on items longer than you like, consider bundling those items. What I mean by that is, say you have a jacket that might match some pants. Bundle that item together to make an outfit and offer it to your buyer at a better price. Or say you have some hats and you want to get rid of them because they're not selling. Bundle baseball teams with baseball teams, or basketball teams with basketball teams, snapbacks with snapbacks, fitted hats with fitted hats, and lot those together and put a decent price on it. That's going to cover your profit margins in the end. And when it's all said and done, if you can't get rid of your stuff that way, you can always redonate it and then let the next person try and sell it themselves. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I really hope that you guys learned something and that you're ready to go out there and start selling clothes and make some money at it. So if you guys got anything out of the video, don't forget to leave it in the comment section that you guys learned something. What was your aha moment? And let me know. And if you guys like this content, subscribe so you guys will get notifications when I drop another video, and drop some knowledge on you guys so you'll be able to take your reselling career to the next level. I'll see you guys on the next video though. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.